are you? Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I have a tutorial for you. We are going to be making this cute little mini album or flip book. And I have used this die set from the Sizzix Big Shot Switch that I got recently, if I can get this. And I've used the largest of the hexagon dies. And here is a quick flip through of this adorable little book. I used some Prima flowers. The bow is from a Happy Mail, as well as this flower. I made this little rosette. I punched out this little yellow heart to bring out the yellow in the background. The paper collection, and I just told my friend Leslie that I wasn't quite ready for spring or Valentine's, but I did come across this album that I've had for a while. It is the Magic Love Prima Frank Garcia. Oh, okay, that was my that was my camera holder arm thingy. I don't know why. That could have been paranormal for all I know. And I did use some pink grommets. What are those? And the seam binding is from Diana M. Larson Studios. Okay, here we go. And then the leaves in the background also came with the Big Shot. And you guys, I forgot to show you this, but it's a little bit finicky to open. But you get a tray with the new switch. But it came with all of these cute little flower dies and leaf dies, and I'm just obsessed with using them, and I love that they're here all the time, close by. And here is the floating spine. I've used these beautiful pink iridescent pearls in my Crafty stash. And you see, it's just barely floating. It's super sturdy this way. Here's the back. And I have to remember that the camera's up where you can't see. Let's see. So here it is. And I added the little tucks with the cut aparts from the 8-inch paper collection. And I love how it came out. I like making teeny or micro albums, however you want to call them. I did take this from the Christmas collection recently. And then I just had fun making little scrappy tucks. And you can go and decorate it as much as you want on the inside. You can go pretty bulky with it if you want to. I think it's adorable. I love how it came out. And now if you would like to make one, I have the tutorial, and I will see you all in my next video. This is the Craftspiration Collaboration with Leslie Pico, Mermaid Cove Studios here on YouTube. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today I would really like to share a quick tutorial with you. Today is all about hinges. So today I want to share with you a tutorial making a larger version of the little octagon shaped tag flip or flip book. It's a Christmas one that I made in a few videos ago, and I will link that down below if you'd like to go through and check out that cute little book. But today I am working with the largest of the dies, and I will be using this one here, or let's see, what is this? Hexagon. It's not an octagon. It doesn't have 8 sides. It's a hexagon. And so again, today is all about quick hinges, and you can put together a fun project. You don't even need to use dies. You can just use scissors. I just wanted to do a fun little shaped one. And as far as your album goes, it depends on where you want your hinge to be. And I'm just going to be doing one of the sides. And so I have measured the width and 1.5 inches and folded over the squares. I just made squares and folded them over, and 1.5 inches by width of project. That's WOP, width of project, and then fold in half. Okay, and that's it. And it's completely up to you. See, they're just barely under. So I think that's going to work really well. And if you want to go ahead and get something together, today I'm working with, I believe, 8 pages. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a cover and a backing cover, front and back cover, and then 6 interior pages. Okay, so go ahead, grab your glue, cut your pieces, and since I have 8 pages, I believe I'm going to be working with 6 hinges, but I have enough here to get me through the project. So go ahead and grab yours, and I will meet you back here, and let's make it together. Okay, so get your cover, and you don't even need them this wide. I just think it's a bit sturdier. For the larger the project, I do want a little bit sturdier hinge. All right, so that's going to be my cover. I'm going to flip it over. And you're just going to barely pop it up above, just a hair width above, and it'll make it easier to turn the pages. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to attach the next page to it. And you can use tape. I use glue. It's just sturdier for me. And you want to line your page up. And again, you want to leave just a little bit of the hinge exposed. And that makes it much, much easier to turn the pages. And it's always a good idea to have a bone folder or something to use to get your creases really good. Grab my bone folder here. Let's get another hinge. And today is Craftspiration Collaboration Day. I'm in tutorial mode and totally forgot to mention that. And I have my co-collaborator, Leslie Pico, Mermaid Cove Studios. Her channel is going to be linked below for you. I hope you are following her as well. We are here to bring you Craftspiration every month. We're going to do this for the long haul. And my brain just went to, hey, you're making the hinge crooked. And we're here every Wednesday and Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And if it's a little bit off, it's really not a big deal. It doesn't bother me because we are going to do the floating hinge, okay, the floating spine to make it look all cute. At least I think it looks cute. I like it. And my glue just decided it doesn't want to come out. As much as I like this device, I have to declog it a lot. Kind of bugs me. And my goal for every page is to line them up, and your hinge will automatically be where you need it. Okay, just worry about lining this area up. Okay, and another hinge, but first I'm going to declog my glue and do a few more and then come back and finish the back cover with you. Okay. Okay, so I have my last two hinges, last two pages. There we go. So what have you been crafting for Christmas? Are you doing homemade Christmas presents? Shopping? How have you been dealing with your Christmas gift giving? I've been doing handmade Christmas gifts for years now because it got to be so difficult to figure out what to give everybody when most everybody has just about everything that they wanted. You know, the kids, they everybody was getting older, and they had, they were all on their way to graduate high school, so they had cars, they were on their way to move out. So I thought, I'm going to do, after I got kind of over, when I wasn't working in the salon anymore and didn't have access to the fun stuff, that stuff, and got into quilting, then handbag making. I made like shopping bags and stuff like that. Thanks, Percy. Oh my gosh, this cat. He's just a little over a year old now. He was in our yard. We don't know where he came from. There weren't any other kittens his size, his age in the yard. So we don't know if a neighbor decided to just abandon him in our yard. And he was teeny tiny. And we had our resident mama kitty that was taking care of him. But if you've ever had cats and you've done your research on cats, there is a thing as cats having like ADHD, OCD. This cat definitely has OCD. He has a routine. He decides that he's going to go on this walkabout around the house. He does some naughty stuff too when he's doing it. So I don't know what to think. He's making me crazy. I've never had a cat like him. And I've had lots of cats over the years. I'm 55 and I have had dogs, I've had cats, I've had birds. I love animals. Okay, so here we go. Here is the cover. And then what we're going, it would look better matching the paper or the cardstock, but it's easier to visually show you with the tutorial, in my opinion. So you would take the die that we just used and cut out your pattern paper, or you could go the next size down and have a really beautiful background, um, um, a framed back, you know, with the color, and mat it, and that's always really pretty too. So here we go. Really, really quick hinged project. And you could even give yourself another half an inch in between, and then you would have an embellishment book. So I'll have to do that in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and you can go back and I will link the video that shows the tiny version of this little hinged book. Alrighty, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. This is Denise AbateSmith, Treasures of a Crafty Mind, and today was Craftspiration Collaboration, and I was inspired by hinges to make this project. Just all about the hinges. Look at that. So quick. All right, see you in the next video, and the link below is will be for Leslie's channel as well. I encourage you and thank you very much for following and watching her videos as well. She's the bestest and I love her bunches. Okay, bye.